Welcome to Classic AI Podcast. I'm Uma, the co founder of Showcase. The reason why this podcast exists is because of the conversation I keep having with students and professionals. Time and again, they ask me the same question: am I going to be okay in this AI world? If the same question lingers in your mind too, then this show is for you. If you think this is yet another podcast where we are going to talk about AI trends, culture, or the job crisis, AI is going to bring to the human race, no, we are not going to do that because we already have a lot of people doing that, talking about that. What we want to show you is how you can sustain in the AI space and what and all needs to be done so that you can get AI ready and gradually AI fluent. Yes, you heard me right. So let's start discussing the transformation AI is bringing across the board, hear from industry leaders as what they are expecting out of you and how you can stay competitive in the AI space. So we're going to show you the path you should take so that you can stop worrying and start preparing. So come, let's get started. So for the first episode, I have my co-founder Alan. He has ventured two AI companies, Showcase and Kolka, and he's running them simultaneously. He comes from GTM and sales background. He has been in the space for more than a decade now. So considering the job nature, the pressurized background that he comes from, where numbers are his identity, and also having known the hardships involved in the entrepreneurial journey, I sometimes wonder how did he choose to launch two companies? Or is AI giving him that advantage? Let's hear it from him. So, welcome, Alam.
Thank you, Uma. Thank you for having me in the podcast.
Now, you tell people who you are and what you do.
Yes, just a quick introduction about me.
Yes.
So, I have more than 10 years of experience into sales and GTM kind of a background, especially for SaaS companies. And currently, I am building two companies. One is Showcase, the other one is Polka.ai. So, both are into AI first space, and both are into some different segments, catering to different segments, which we can discuss later. So, this is a quick intro about me.
Thank you for coming here, joining with us for this show. So let's get started. I do have a few questions for you so that we can discuss about that in detail. Can you tell us about your journey from being a GTM leader to an AI founder?
Yeah. So if you ask specifically, being a GTM person, transforming to a founder, it's all about when I was in this GTM and sales background, I do had my job was to create or to say build pipelines and close deals. So that's a kind of a purely sales and GTM kind of a background for SaaS companies, right? And I do have pretty much experience working with companies who are in their pre-revenue stage, and I've helped them scale up to more than $1 million kind of stuff and all. So when I was doing this, time and again, I could see that lot of processes are being getting automated using AI. So that was the AI boom. That was the time the AI boom came in place. So there was a lot of things getting automated. That is the time I had to choose certain things. Either I will have to sit and watch things are getting automated, or I can build what's going to be next. So I chose the second one. I wanted to build what's going to be the next one. That's where this kind of an entrepreneurial journey came into place.
Very nice. You founded Showcase and Kolka. So, for people, those who don't know what they are, can you tell us what Showcase does and what Kolka does?
So basically, Showcase is all about it is for people, basically students and professionals who who want to survive in this AI space, because there are a lot of things happening around AI, right? Like Oracle is laying off 60,000 plus employees, Salesforce, Microsoft, everywhere all layoffs is kind of happening because it's purely tools taking over now, correct? Yeah. So now it is for the kind of people who want to survive in this space. So they want to first acquire their AI knowledge, and what will happen only if they acquire the knowledge, then they will have to showcase it somewhere so that whatever the knowledge they have lands in the right opportunity for them. So that is why that is the way, like, we had started Showcase, where people will start learning about AI in various kind of based on their career goals. They want to learn AI stuff, and then once they learn, they build something using AI tools, and they showcase it on our platform. So that founders and kind of recruiters who can directly view their projects and get them hired. Right. So resumes are going to be very much outdated as of now, because anyone can claim they know something, but very few people show that they are capable of doing stuff.
Right.
So that is the real idea behind showcase. That is the name showcase comes in place, because where you are going to showcase things, right?
Yeah.
That's how it came into play. And when we talk about Kolkata.ai, it's for companies, B2B companies, who want to basically automate their sales process, because in any of the cases there will be sales teams involved in SaaS companies where they have to book meetings with the prospect first through calls or through outreach emails or any other medium. From that, the closure part, second kind of closure part comes in play. But when you use the product like Kolka.ai, you would be able to automate the mundane task like booking that meetings kind of stuff and all, where the salesperson can free their time in getting their. I mean, the salesperson can free their time in concentrating on closing the deals whichever it's been booked. So that is the idea behind Kolka.ai.
I know the original version of Showcase, which is proof of work. Why did it branch out to AI learning? How do you map AI learning to proof of work platform?
Okay, so basically, I wanted to say this story clearly. So, as you very well pointed out, it started as a proof of work platform where the idea is simple, where people showcase their work, whatever they have built, showcase it on the platform, and so that the visibility has been created. People like founders and recruiters look at their projects and get people hired. So that was the idea before. But we kept hitting the wall again and again, because what happened is, like, people can showcase only if they know something, right?
Right.
So that percentage of people who already knew something was very very less, and then we realized there was a knowledge gap in terms of people getting to know stuff. So first they have to understand, they will have to know how to do what to do. That's where we realized, okay, before we went a phase ahead. So we took a step back and we started in this phase as well, wherein people can actually learn more about AI stuff, based on the like AI, based on their career goals, based on what they want to become kind of aspiration related. So whatever it is, based on that, the personalized way you can learn your AI stuff, and then you can start showcasing in our platform. So the idea is simple: you learn, you showcase, and get hired. So that is the way now the platform is being transformed into.
Now that you explained why did we branch out to AI learning, I know Showcase and how proof of work works there. But can you tell our listeners how proof of work works on Showcase? I mean, what exactly you let people do so that they can showcase their work?
All of us use social media, right?
Yeah.
It's very similar. Like, what do you showcase in social media? You just post your pictures and your videos and the kind of skills you have in terms of acting, dancing, whatever it is, right? Here the story is completely different, which is very similar to a kind of a social media platform, but where you post the projects, whatever you build, you post the kind of ideas or the solutions that you are providing to the industry, which might be unique, or which might be a kind of something that's an attention grabbing. So if you could develop those projects, and if you could post that in our platform, that will actually create a visibility of the for the recruiters who is planning to hire people like you. Okay. So that's the basic idea behind Showcase. It's very simple. It's like kind of social media, but only for projects.
Okay. You say that you already have a list of recruiters on Showcase.
Yes, we do have hundreds of recruiters on the platform. So that's where, like, it's again connecting with the right audiences, because like there are hundreds and thousands of startups emerging, right? And also this is going to be the future now.
Yeah.
Previously it was like one startup per city, one startup per street, and I mean one startup per kind of their town. And now probably you might have one startup per street, right? Yeah. So that's how the fast emerging market is, and the AI is actually helping them to do that as well. Yeah. So in this case, a startup founder who is running a 5 employee 10 employee team wouldn't be in a position to afford a wrong hire. Yeah. Because like if the person after 3 months or 4 months, if they get to know that person is a wrong hire, then that's their like waste of time and effort for them, money as well, right? Yeah. So here is where, if you could show the proof of what you are capable of doing, and people like founders and the recruiters who are into this, especially into startups, they wanted to know, like, what are you really capable of. So if you could show that even before getting hired, that's a very good valid criteria for them to take you in higher packages. Yeah. So that's what we are doing. So as you asked, like, we have hundreds of recruiters on the platform. who will be viewing your work so that you can get hired. That's it.
Nice, interesting. I see a lot of people posting similar content on LinkedIn. I've even seen people posting their projects, the demo videos on YouTube. So, how is Showcase different from these platforms?
Okay, so if you could take the purpose of these platforms like LinkedIn or YouTube or whatever it is, their kind of specific things is completely different from what Showcase is doing. The reason is because if you could see LinkedIn, you will have a lot of stuff like being promotion post or like thought leadership kind of post or even birthday updates.
Yeah.
Now people have started tagging those companies and asking for the customer support kind of stuff also through LinkedIn. So that's a kind of a professional network platform, right? The other hand, when you talk about YouTube, yeah, that's a kind of a video library where you post certain thing, where you have developed any kind of a unique project or whatever it is. You post it and you wait for the video to go viral, so that like the person who might be interested in your project reaches out to you and gives you a job or whatever it is. So this is kind of a different story. But here, what we do is similarly what you are, whatever you are building, whatever you are, developing in terms of projects, you can just post it on Showcase, and here you needn't wait for the your post to go viral, or you don't share any other kind of fluff like whatever you are sharing on LinkedIn. So it's just going to show whatever you are building. The platform itself has certain things where it will directly connect your projects to the right people who are looking out for. I connect The platform itself has certain things where it will help you to connect directly to the recruiters and founders who are willing to, or maybe like who are looking out to hire people like you in the space like where you are building. So that's the kind of uniqueness we are bringing out to the platform.
Here's my next question. We do have a lot of AI companies out there in the market who provides AI training. How is our company going to be different from them?
Okay, so if you ask that, like, how are we different? Probably, like, I would say that, when you talk about any other AI training companies in the market, what they do is like they provide courses. They say that, hey, this is for you. You do it as a kind of courses, and there are certain courses which they say that like it's a 3 months and 6 months kind of a course,
Yeah.
right? Like seriously, there are like what to say? The technology is evolving every single day, right? And now you can't sit and do courses for 3 and 6 months where you complete the course. By the time you complete that course, your technology has evolved much better, right? Yeah. So in this case, like what we do differently is we do provide very short kind of a courses. And also the second thing is when you talk about the tools, also probably you might have seen a lot of YouTube ads saying that we teach you 40 plus AI tools,
Yeah.
we teach you 50 plus AI tools.
Yeah.
But if you could see, like any single person can't master 40 plus and 50 plus AI tools, and to be honest, it's not required as well.
Exactly.
So why is it like you have to master 40 plus AI tools? Because probably as a person, like you would be using 5 to 7 tools every day, and it is more than enough for you to be master in it.
Yeah.
And the second thing is even if you are like mastering that 5 to 7 tools, probably 6 months, 3 months down the line, 6 months down the line, another AI tool will fill that place of that 5 or 7 tool stack, because that tool, whatever you are mastered currently, might go outdated.
Yeah.
There might be another tool which might be emerging. At that time, it's like doesn't make sense for you to again sit with the same tool whatever you have mastered. So that is the kind of value we are bringing in. Okay. So what we do is we provide you a kind of a tool stack based on your complete personalized and a customized way. So what we do is we understand what is your current goal. During the onboarding process itself, we will ask you a kind of set of questions where you can give your career goals, what is your area of interest, and what do you want to achieve in terms of your career, all those kind of stuff we collect as a data. Based on that, our AI engine recommends you the best set of tool stack that you will have to be proficient in.
Right.
So only if you are master in that kind of 5 to 7 tools, that is more than enough for you to 10x or 20x your kind of productivity.
Okay.
So that is what like we do different. One with respect to AI learning stuff. But when you talk about Showcase, it's not doesn't stop with only learning. It again connects the loop to hiring part as well.
Okay.
So once you learn, you showcase and get hired. So which is not any of most of the tech firms in the market is doing currently, but Showcase is doing that loop.
Okay, that's very interesting when you package the AI courses. I would again ask you, are you going to package it for only particular set of audiences, meaning only software developers? I'm asking if you have tools for all the segments, meaning marketers, founders, financial people are there, HR people are there. So you're going to package the tools for all of them.
100%. So if you talk about professionals, there are not only software professionals in the
Yeah.
field, right?
Yeah.
There are marketing professionals, finance professionals, HR operations, admin, every single
Yeah.
segment is there. So that's why what we do is like we package tools based on that particular area. For example, if you are a student, you haven't entered into the career yet,
Yeah.
but you wanted to be a software engineer.
Right.
Now your package recommended will be different compared to a student who is in their MBA, want to pursue their career in terms of management.
Yeah.
Now their tool stack will be different.
Right.
So similarly, if you talk about a professional who is one guy is a finance person, their stack will be different, wherein the other person is a tester or a developer, whoever it is, their stack will be different. So that's how we customize it and provide it for you. It's not like any person should have no these kind of tools. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, exactly. And I do like the short duration courses because I'm not really very patient to watch, 100 minutes of tutorials. So going back to one of what you said already, you said that there is a AI gap, a talent gap in India. So when you say that, what you're actually seeing?
So when you talk about AI knowledge gap, it's not an abstract at all. It's very specific. So if you can see, like colleges are teaching syllabus, companies are looking out for AI fluent people, wherein colleges are teaching the same old syllabus, right? And by the time the student completes their final year of studies, whatever the company expecting is like the expectations have already been changed. That way, if you could see, like there is really a talent gap in terms of AI specifically. Okay.
So as you said, I agree, there is AI talent gap. So now, just be honest with me. Who is at the highest risk right now? Is it the students, the mid-career professionals, or the senior folks?
Honestly, you could say like everyone carries their own version of risk. So if you want to, if you are asking about the student as a category, I would say like they are not at the risk of unemployment. I would say, but they are at the risk of irrelevance.
Yeah.
Like they are getting into their first year, wherein as I already mentioned, by the time they complete their final year, the technology has already evolved to some other stuff. So it's very much important for a student segment to get into that kind of an evolving, current trends in the industry. What is that they will have to do once they complete their engineering? That way they will have to be updated. So if you ask about the risk category, I would say like they are not because they haven't even started their journey, right?
Yeah.
So they are not at risk, but they are at the risk of irrelevance. Now, when it comes to the mid-career professionals who are like 5 years, 7 years, 3 years into the field, they are at the highest risk, I would say. The reason is because most of the layoffs are happening in the companies or mainly this mid-career professionals. So AI tools are too good currently where it can replace this kind of 3 years, 5 years, and 7 years kind of professionals. And now, comparatively, if you ask, like they are at the highest risk. And third category, you're talking about the senior folks, right? Yeah. So when you talk about the senior folks who are like 15 years into the field, the problem is, with them is like they are not at the risk of losing their jobs, but they are at the risk of losing their credibility, I would say. The reason being is when you are not staying updated with the current AI trends, when you are not leading your team with AI, when your team members who are like juniors, they have this AI knowledge, but you don't have it, then that's a problematic scenario where you are losing your credibility. Yeah. Right? So probably like if you ask me that mid-career professionals are their highest level of risk, then comes the students and the senior category.
Okay, I get it. So here's my next question to you. Now that you said that the mid-career professionals are at highest risk, be it a marketing manager or a senior developer or a senior tester, anyone for that matter. So imagine they haven't touched any AI tool so far. So is it too late for them?
Okay, so if you are asking, is it too late? I would say it's not too late. The clock is ticking. So the reason is because okay, before getting into the answer, I would say first of all, people ask this question, is it too late for me?
Yeah.
The real reason behind this question is because they want someone to say that it is not late yet, please start now. Okay, so I am saying now, to be very clear and loud and clear, I am saying that again, it is not too late. Please start now, because mid-career professionals, what happens is like they read a lot of articles online. They see that people are like losing their jobs to
Yeah.
AI, all those kind of stuff. They just get scared and go into that kind of mood out zone for a couple of days, and they come back again, return with the same kind of skill set. They go to their jobs and forget it. And one fine day again, AI is taking their job as well. So what they will have to do is, rather than just getting scared of what's happening around, they will have to first equip themselves with what they will have to do to get themselves very relevant in their career.
Yeah, correct. So I agree what Alam said. So it's not too late. So I mean, you think you're late? No, you're not. Okay, this is my favorite question because I mean, you also touch based on that a couple of minutes back. So I see a lot of content online where people say learn AI or lose your job, learn AI or get left behind. So how Showcase is differently approaching this?
Yeah, so there are a lot of articles online saying that, as you said, learn AI, get left behind. Honestly, that is creating more fear than actually guiding people on what to do.
Exactly.
So, if I could say that, Showcase is not ghost guiding people. Showcase is actually showing them the path. Like, yes, layoffs are happening. Yes, people are losing their jobs to AI. But what should you do now? And what is the career path that you will have to set now? So that's something like people are not very clear. Even though they do their research, there are hundreds and thousands of articles saying that do this, do that, but like they are not in a position to fix that proper way to do it, right? So that's what Showcase does it. Showcase gives them a personalized way of a tool stack based on their career goals, based on their skill set, and based on what they are aspiring to do. So in that case, like Showcase is different in terms of guiding the people rather than ghost guiding.
Yeah. So that's good actually. Yeah. Now that we talked about professionals, the senior folks, consider there is a student in their final year. So what do you think they should be doing differently starting today?
I would say, like, please go build something. So don't rely on your resume. Don't rely on your marks, your CGPAs, and the kind of quantitative aptitude kind of assessments, whatever these companies are giving. Don't just train yourself on that. Be, I mean, don't just train yourself on that. Start doing something, start building something. The AI tools had made things much easier, where you can build an entire prototype within hours and minutes, right? So by having that technology, leverage that and try to build something and start showcasing to people as well, so that you shouldn't be a one who actually just wait for the opportunity. You must be the one who did something so that the opportunity reaches out to you. So that's what I would say. And building is not just like building a portfolio is not like just putting on a website and putting their images there and saying that I have did this, I have done that. No, you build and show what you have done from the scratch, in the sense like you document it. You take a video of it, you take photos of it, whatever it is. You just no say that even if you are building the same thing whatever other people have built, that's still okay. Not everyone does it, right? So 99% of people doesn't even have that mentality of building. If you are having, then you are that 1% of students who are standing out. So I would say, students who are listening to this, please build something.
Yeah. Students, you heard him, right? So start building. So you are building for where things are going. So let me ask about the next 12 to 18 months. What are you actually preparing the people for?
So, as you rightly said, for the next 12 to 18 months, like now, already the organizations have started transforming from AI fit organizations to AI mature organizations, right? So, when you see for the next 12 to 18 months, like it will be far mature. So, in this case, now people have to be not only AI ready, but they will have to be AI fluent.
Yeah.
So that's what we are preparing people for. There are two categories we are serving. One is like people who are getting started, that is category number one,
Yeah.
where they will have to be first AI ready. And the second category is people who are already AI ready, but they will have to be AI fluent.
Yeah.
So that's where the second categories, and both the categories is what we are trying to solve for.
Understand. So when organizations move from AI fit to the AI mature stage, the professionals have to move from the AI ready to AI fluent stage.
That's right.
Yeah. Now we have come to the last segment of the session. So here I have a few questions. So these are going to be rapid fire questions. So you have to only answer me yes, use AI or no. So let's get started. The first one, writing your resume using AI. Yes or no?
I'm talking about ditching the resume, so I can't answer with an yes or no here.
Okay.
So, like, no resume, only show what you're capable of. Use AI.
Consider a 22-year-old walking in for an interview. He did use some AI tools for preparing for the interview. Does he have to be transparent about that he used AI for preparing? Yes or no?
It's not required, I would say. Because like if you have used AI tools, your resume, I mean your the way you are approaching that interview would be clearly different, and it will be very much evident to the recruiter as well. It's not necessarily they will have to say that you have used AI to get prepared and all. And if you have used, now recruiter are seeing that as an add-on, and they are seeing it as an advantage, considering you from rather than any other candidates.
Yeah. Okay. Would you suggest someone to use AI for cold email outreach or no?
One of my companies doing that. Coconut AI is like using AI to automate the email stuff. So definitely, if you in 2026 you are sitting and writing cold emails one by one, like how long will you do that, and how far you can scale? So you'll have to definitely use AI.
Okay. Learning a skill from scratch. Which one do you prefer? AI tutor or a human?
If you have ample time, go ahead with human tutor. But I assume like anyone doesn't have that much time, so it's always go ahead with AI kind of AI tutors.
Okay. Next one. Picking your career path. Is it AI recommended one or your gut feeling? Which one?
Picking your career path is a very important step, right? So where you shouldn't hand over the entire stuff to AI. So you will have to get a lot of recommendations from AI tools, but the you know the final decision has to be yours.
Okay. So, gut feeling, but just get recommendations from AI.
100%, yeah.
My last question. One AI tool that every student in India should download. Which one is that?
Probably like the one AI tool is either ChatGPT or Claude. Every student must have it. The reason is because, and if you talk about ChatGPT or Claude, probably like 90% of the students are already using it, but they are not using it for their full potential, because ChatGPT or Claude is not just for chatting and getting kind of basic responses, doing your assessments. There are a lot more stuff these tools are capable of doing, but you will have to use it effectively.
Yeah.
Learn these tools, master these tools at least to get started.
Yeah. So we have come to the end of the session. Thank you, Alam. Thank you for sharing the insights, and it was nice having you here with us today.
Yeah, thank you so much. Pleasure is mine.
We have come to the end of the session. If you have come in wondering if you're going to be okay in the AI space, I think this conversation would have given you a bit more clarity. So we'll meet in the next episode soon. Until then, keep preparing. Thank you.